Stephanie. How's your day going?
It's going well. I'm sorry I'm running late. I was so sure I was going to be right on time, and then I tried to do one more thing,
Yeah, I definitely understand that. So, I thought you were going to be on a road trip today.
My husband and I run this business together, and we were hoping to go on a getaway, just get away for a weekend. And then we got scared, and we canceled, and now we're at home.
So where were you headed to, though?
We live in Michigan, and there's a cute town in northern Michigan. Where are you located?
Sorry, what's that?
Where are you in the world?
Oh, I'm actually in Europe.
You're in Europe, okay.
Yeah.
So you don't know Michigan. But in northern Michigan, there's a cute town where there's wineries and things. So we were going to go there, but we're staying in Detroit. We live in Detroit, Michigan.
Awesome. Okay. So it's
Where?
yeah. So I'm actually in Malta. Do you know where that is?
Malta?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an island, isn't it?
Yeah, very small.
Oh, well, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes. Have you been there?
No, but I've met some people who are from there.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, you're famous, even though you're small.
Yeah, we should be.
But Jeff, when I saw your note, I was very intrigued with your business. So please teach me everything so I can figure out if we can use the service.
Yeah, actually, I was impressed with your business as well. Obviously, I've done some research today on what you do. And there was actually something that I really liked. There was written, it's a gym membership for leadership communication skills. And that actually really resonated with me.
It's a monthly membership program.
Yeah.
We just started it. The first group started in November. And we add members every month. But we would like help in marketing it and selling that program.
Exactly. So what intrigued you in my business?
That you could help me with selling that exact program.
Okay, awesome. I got you. So,
and I cannot believe that's what stood out to you, because we sell other things too, but that is the one.
I think it's because I go to the gym, that's why.
Oh.
Okay, so Steph, let's get started. So how this call will go is this. First, I'm going to ask you a few questions to understand more about your specific business. Then if it seems like I can help, I'll give you more information about exactly what I can do to help you. And if it looks like we're a great fit, then I'll go over how I can get you started today. Does that sound cool?
Yes, but before you ask me questions, can you remind me what the business does, your business does?
Yeah, so basically what I do is I work with companies, and more specifically coaches, business coaches, life coaches. And what I do is I help market your services online to help you get leads and to convert those leads into sales. So, like in a nutshell, that's what I do.
Yeah, that's what I want you to do. Okay, that's great.
Exactly. So I imagine that's what made you hop on this call today, right?
I was very intrigued, yes.
Exactly. So, could you tell me more about the main service you're offering right now?
Mm-hmm. So we make people great speakers. And we teach communication skills, personal style, message structure, message strategy, and leadership development. But we do it in that order. And we turn people into great bosses, great leaders. And the monthly membership program, you can cancel at any time, but you won't want to because it's so good and so much fun.
Yeah. So that's your main service, because on the website I saw there were specific pages. There was private coaching, group training.
I don't need help selling those though. Those are doing just fine. It's this new program that is our future. That's what I would only want you to focus on.
Okay, and how new is it?
2 months old.
Okay. And how's it doing so far?
We have like 30 people.
All right.
In the program, so it's very young. There's a lot of opportunity for growth.
And are they like from the US or worldwide? Can you tell me a bit more? Those 30 people?
They're all American. We don't even have anyone. We have somebody in Alaska, but they're all American. And I think that having somebody from Alaska is special to mainland people. But we would like to be international.
Yeah. Okay. So. No.
I feel like a lot of opportunity for us, especially with India.
Okay, why is that?
Because the Indian culture is so similar to the American culture. Everyone's really good with English. There's a lot of transportation of talent between the two countries.
Mm-hmm.
And they have deep admiration for American communication skills.
Do you have current customers from there?
They're from India, but they live in the States.
Okay, got it. So, who are your best customers and what do they look like?
They are 50% male, 50% female. So we're not like mostly men, mostly women. We're really equal. They are age 33 to 55. They are very ambitious. They care about being rich and famous.
Interesting, okay. So, but what exactly, when you want to look for people to buy your program, like, from what I saw, like, they're executives at companies, right, for example?
Yeah, but a lot of times, yes, executives would be wonderful.
Like what?
HR, yeah, so they could either be a director and above, actually even senior manager and above in a corporate, so a large corporation, or they are in financial services. We help a lot of people who are investors or speak to investors. And we help consulting firms, a lot of consulting firms, as well as, there's another group I was just thinking of. Entrepreneurs. We have a lot of founder owners of businesses.
Okay.
A really amazing person to wow would be a chief HR officer who would say, oh, we want to send you 100 people to go through your program. That would be an amazing win.
Have you ever managed to do it?
Do we have bandwidth?
No, have you ever managed to do it with the HR officer? Okay, so we can actually target that. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I'm writing that down. So, what price are you selling this for?
It's
Okay, and is it for a set amount of months or depending on what the customer wants?
They can cancel at any time.
Okay. And how are people reaching out to you for more information right now?
Right now, they're just signing up. They read the webpage and they sign up.
So it's only through the webpage that they can see the product?
They can see the product. Yes.
Okay. So
yeah, I mean, do you mean how do they see the product?
Yeah.
It's 100% virtual. Like the coaching experience, the training is all virtual. And then the way they buy is they read the page and then they click buy, but they don't have to talk to us.
Yeah, so like a better question would be, like, could you explain the process of someone buying that program from you?
Yeah, they read the page and then they click a button to sign up. And then they receive a note that says they purchased it, and then they start receiving our communications on how to prepare.
Okay, so
For
that page is on, or do you have a different web page?
Yeah, let me show you.
Awesome.
There's one I really like the best, which is we are working on another sales page because we think we could do better and we're experimenting. So I'll just send you the current one. But this, like before you get started with your service, we would want to make sure we're sending you exactly the right link.
Yeah, let me have a look.
So they go to that page and there's a video that explains the project or the process. It's or the service. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
3-minute video that explains what it is, how it helps, what you're going to do. And then you can click on the sales page, which you've already seen, that's on our website, or you can just buy it. You have 3 options.
Okay.
Watch the video, read the page.
Yeah, so when I click on more information, it takes me to your main website, right?
That's right.
Okay, awesome. So, okay, perfect. What ways are you using right now to get new customers for the program?
LinkedIn.
Okay. And what are you doing on LinkedIn to get customers?
Can I show you, Jeff?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Because, Jeff, I'm assuming you get really good results from what you do. I have a feeling you are incredible. Am I right?
Of course you're right. So what gives you that feeling anyway?
Your questions.
Okay, perfect.
Are very good. And I can tell you care.
With the questions?
No, it's more your energy.
Awesome. I love that.
Okay. You're focusing on me versus telling me all about you.
Yeah, absolutely. I need to understand exactly what you're doing first.
Oh, can you make me co-host so I can show? But Jeff, I'm coaching every single day. I'm working 60 hours a week, trying to see all my clients, help my coaches. So we have not done anything at scale for promoting.
Exactly, okay. And how many clients are you getting per month?
Like 5, 5 to 10.
Yeah, so basically, those were my questions. Writing down some notes. So, Steph, currently from the program, you're making month, and you want to get to around 500 people per month, which that would equate to around 20. Now, what we're looking for here is basically you want to scale, and I imagine you don't want to waste time like doing this stuff. You want to actually focus on both coaching and growing your business. Is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome. So this is something I can definitely help you do. Would you like me to explain how?
Yes.
Perfect. So the first thing I'm gonna mention is the whole idea is to have systems in place where you're getting leads, you're nurturing those leads, and driving them closer to a sale. Now, there's no one-size-fits-all solution here. So, some people are going to tell you, hey, just do Facebook ads, and that will work. So, there are many ways to do this. But the key concept is the second thing.
I'm so sorry. I have to jump to another call. It's my fault for being late.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of questions in my head, and I know you didn't get to finish. Can we talk again? Or can you email me things?
How much time do you have left?
The call starts at the top of the hour, 1 minute.
Okay, do you want to reschedule?
I do. Because I'm excited, Jeff. I'm very, very excited. And we'll remember that you left off with, you make the content, it would go on my profile, and we'll pick up from there.
So there's a multiple of ways to do it. This was the first one. Like, when would you like to speak again? Let's schedule a call.
I mean, I would even talk to you today if you wanted.
Yeah, what time?
It's only a 30-minute call. So in 30 minutes, can I go back to this Zoom?
Yeah, awesome. We'll speak in 30 minutes.
Thank you, Jeff.
Okay, talk soon. Bye.
Pleasure. Bye-bye. I was dreaming that there's somebody who could help us sell.
Okay, so what I want to show you here is, this is like some research I did today from the outside of your business. This is so I've covered a lot. All I want you to do is just choose and let me know what you want me to do.
Okay, so these are all the options, and then we just focus on one at a time.
So we can do all of them. So just
Right.
like I said, I'm gonna build a system. We can start one at a time. We can start all of them. It depends.
I like doing one at a time because then we can test it and figure out how did it work. Because we may find like Facebook advertising is everything, and then we just focus our energy there. Or we may find that I gotta think about this a little bit. There's a part of me that wants you to start with Facebook, and another part that wants to remember the other items. Would you be comfortable sharing these ideas with me in email or sending this document, and I can go over it with my husband and pick what I want to do?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like with the LinkedIn, the benefit is that there is no ad spend in a sense. So it's like all organic. So you may choose, hey, I want to start organic only. Or maybe you can say, I want to start organic. I want to start doing some Facebook ads, but I don't want to spend too much on ads right away. And actually, I encourage you not to spend too much right away, because it takes some time to test out the ads, to find out a winning ad. And I only encourage you to scale your ad budget when we find an ad that works well, and basically we ride along.
Jeff, I mean, that sounds right to me. All right, well, give me an estimate of like what kind of rate would I pay for this? Is it weekly, monthly? What does this look like?
So essentially there's no fixed price because it depends what you choose. So if you had to choose everything, my price is 2,000 euros per month, with an initial setup fee of 500 euros. But since my best clients are the ones who can act fast, I'm willing to waive the 500 setup fee if you decide to sign on today. By the way, I don't do long-term contracts. You'll work with me month by month, and you'll see that after the first month, you'll want to continue working with me.
All right, so 2,000. And what does that cover? That covers...
So the 2,000 is basically all of those things I shared with you in the document.
Jeff, I think I'm in. So would you please send me what you could so I can show my husband, because I have to sell him, and he's sellable. But that document will be very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
We decide. I don't know if I can decide today, but we will try to decide today. Monday or Tuesday at the very latest.
Okay.
Could you honor it till Monday or Tuesday?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. And then if we said yes on Tuesday, do you want to wait till January so you have holidays to rest and relax? Like I'm a hardworking business owner too, and I'm tired. Aren't you tired?
So am I. So
we can wait till January if that's helpful to you.
So what I suggest is, because I don't like, there are some questions, because I need to understand a bit more your target audience in more detail. So actually, there's an onboarding process that I have where I send you a couple of questions and you answer those questions, and it's like a Google form. So once you fill it up and submit it, I can see. That can be done over the holidays, so like you have no rush, and then we can start 2021 strong.
Yeah. And then if I look at the list and there are things we don't need, can that take the price down?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
So
okay.
it depends on, like, the 2000 is for everything.
It's for everything.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. Send me the document. I will be in touch with you Monday and probably Tuesday if needed. And then we would work on those questions and get those all answered so you have everything you need for a January kickoff.
Awesome. So do you feel it would be best to set up a call with your husband as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so let's do that. Better if it's Tuesday though, instead of Monday. Does Tuesday work for you?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So Tuesday, it's 22nd December. So 9 a.m. your time, 3 p.m. my time.
That's right.
Awesome.
I'm going to put hold Jeff, or should I just go to this? Right.
Awesome. So I'll send you the email now.
Wonderful. Jeff, I'm excited.
So what? So,
and I like you so much, and it's so fun to meet someone from Malta.
Yeah, it's
who
amazing.
really lives there. That's
okay.
Very exciting. You're special.
Steph, I want to thank you for your time, and I look forward to getting you some serious results.
I know, and I think you can do it. I think you're the one.
Awesome. So, we'll talk soon.
Talk soon. Have a good weekend.
Same to you. Take care.
Bye-bye. Hi.
Hey, Steph. How's it going?
It's going really well. My husband is just hopping off a call, and he'll be joining us shortly. Forgive my appearance. It's still early.
Yeah, I know. It's still early.
Okay, so I have printed out what you sent, and I reviewed it with him. And we're most interested, all of them seem interesting, but we do want to focus on just two at first. And it's mostly for the reasons we want to start with these two. They're most exciting to us. And also, we just don't know what the process will be.
So, is there any reason why you decided to go with that approach?
What were the others? No, I mean, the big reason being that we don't know how to do these.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like we need you.
Awesome. Perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good, man. What about you?
Good. Actually, now that I'm on, I'm going to move back to
a different
location. It's more of our house. How do people, I see, one way we'll have to evaluate this is two different budget line items, right? One is obviously your fee, but then unlike, say, SEO consulting, right? So if we pay for SEO consulting, we get the expertise of the team that we're bringing on board, but most of their changes don't necessarily cost us anything, right? Because we're making changes to posts and things that are free. With this, we pay your fee for your expertise, then we need to budget for these ads. And I know it's too broad for me to just say how much is that budget, but I guess I would like to at some point in this conversation get an idea of just directionally how big it is. Is it 100? Is it thousands? Is it because the things you're saying sound great and are also really the way Facebook makes their money.
Absolutely.
So just trying to understand that. And of course, we'd be weighing that against the customer acquisitions.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even know where to start as far as what Facebook ads cost us.
Yeah, so when we're just starting out, typically what we do is I don't encourage my clients to start out like spending a ton of money. Because starting out, you really need to figure out, like, okay, what sort of ads are working? What sorts of ads aren't really converting? So there's always that testing phase in the beginning, and you don't have to spend a lot with that testing phase. And I told this to Steph last time. Where you really want to scale your budget is when you're determining ads that are converting. And now when it comes to budgets, so typically what I recommend, so my pricing fee, so this is just for my work only. So last time I told Steph that all three options cost 2,000 euros per month. Now since you chose two options, it's going to be 1,500 euros per month. So that's just for my expertise. Now when it comes with the Facebook budget, my recommendation to start out is anywhere from 500 to 1,000 euros per month. Now, the more you invest, typically the better the results will be. My personal recommendation starting out would be around 800 to 1,000. But if you want to start with less, that is an option as well.
Okay. That would be the starting point.
Yeah.
Just say that back to me because I got a little distracted.
LinkedIn outreach is a whole different campaign.
I agree.
But we're looking for more of that B2B corporate kind of buyer mindset. The Facebook ads and stuff. I think the way you and I think about this, right, is we need to figure out, hey, what's a budget that we could put towards this, and then what kind of acquisition curve are we want? Because in the first couple of months, it's spend, probably not a lot of buying, not a lot of signaling. To your point, Jeff, it's building. Someone else that we talked about a river of leads, right? Where people are just kind of making their way down through, but they're not, they might be 5 months, 6 months in before they finally say, yep, these people have been consistent enough in my feed that I now trust that they're real.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And they're ready to buy.
Yeah, so like with the LinkedIn, the social outreach, you're basically going directly to the business owner. So the conversion can happen fast.
Yeah. For LinkedIn.
Yeah.
For Facebook, it's probably months.
I mean,
pretty rare person that's going to throw down when they see your ad.
Yeah, because you have to think from their perspective. Like they've never heard of you; it's their first time. Now, obviously, this is why I recommend like you do the whole thing, because with LinkedIn, they're getting to see your LinkedIn profile. So they're getting to learn about you right on the spot. Plus, you're actually building a relationship with the business owner himself through direct messaging. So it can be faster that way. Now with the Facebook ads, the advantage is you're reaching out more people quicker than the LinkedIn outreach. So there are pluses and minuses to both of them. But I believe they're very powerful when combined.
They're not actually, though, they don't support each other. They're targeting different buyer populations.
In what sense?
The LinkedIn outreach is for a more corporate buyer that's buying probably for others. So it's a business owner that's buying for her leadership team, or it's an HR leader that's buying for some group of people under their oversight, versus a Facebook ad, which is someone that's buying for them.
I mean, it depends on yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there might be a little bit of crossover, but I think if we were to state our objectives, which I think that's some important homework for me and Stephanie to do, right? Because that's how we start to measure the value you're delivering.
Mm-hmm.
We come to you and we say, hey, we want to use Facebook ads to target chief HR officers. We're not necessarily putting you in a spot to succeed. Because I don't think that's where chief HR officers are going to look for providers in this space.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, Jeff, are you telling us though that like if we pick apart your offering, like are we not getting the maximum value out of you? Do you feel like we're missing out?
What do you mean?
Like if we only do those first two things, the Facebook and the email sequencing, are we missing out because we're not also doing LinkedIn with you? We're not also doing the daily outreach on socials. And
but the only twist I want to put on that, Stephanie, is it's not that not buying LinkedIn, that wouldn't harm us in the Facebook world. Right, whereas maybe like the daily outreach, that may help the Facebook world because that's part of curating those leads along to a buying moment. But I think the buyers we're targeting in LinkedIn are different buyers than the buyers we're targeting in Facebook.
yeah, but DMing on LinkedIn is expanding. I'm starting to get more. Jeff, are you seeing that too?
Yeah. So, I mean, if you go with Facebook ads and email marketing, that's still a powerful approach. Okay. So, like, what I'm recommending is based on what we're discussing right now.
Okay.
So, ultimately, I mean, the question is, are CEOs hanging out on Facebook? I mean, that's the question. So, if they are, which I believe they are as well, then we can target them. That's basically the question to ask.
I know HR people are on Facebook. I don't know about CEOs.
I think everyone is on Facebook. So.
Okay. I think, you know what excites us about Facebook is just that we haven't even done much. So, like, you could just own it for us.
Yeah.
And then we would be able to be like, gosh, look at what Jeff has done. He's so amazing. And we would give you all the credit. Because we haven't done
Things are pretty blurry because we are, we're doing certain things in it. Some good, some bad.
Yeah, Jeff, we're so excited about your help. Really.
Yeah, I mean, my priority is to get your results. I mean, that's what matters. So,
all right, so I wrote a few things in the chat room just to see, like, this is, Jeff, how did you get our email address? Because your note was great, your email marketing to us.
What did you think about the email?
I thought it was great. It grabbed me immediately with the story of how you help somebody else.
So I actually got it. I found you on Google, to be honest. So I was looking at like business coaches that were into communication and stuff like that, and you actually popped up. That's how.
That's our $2 for working.
That's great. I just wondered if you bought a list. You did not buy a list.
No, it was through Google.
Okay. Because we've often thought like maybe we should buy a list of HR people, but don't really know how to do that.
The we there is maybe too much.
Okay, I.
So I sent you the Weber. I'm not sure if you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a different.
I'll click to download.
Please go to
Yeah.
Weber.
Just.
I tried pasting the image, but for some reason it wasn't working.
You know that you had on here that you would build the sales page, so you do build sales pages?
Yeah, I mean, mostly what I do is the sales copy. I do build some sales pages as well from time to time, but design is not my main area of expertise. It's more the copywriting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, yeah, go ahead.
And I think if it was done in Entreport, I mean, I can handle the technical side of it.
Mm-hmm.
But we do need help with sales copy because I think you're really gifted, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks. I mean, it's mainly what I do, so like that's definitely. I was actually gonna recommend it when I saw the sales copy on the website.
The other thing we're struggling with a bit is a lot of our emails don't get out of the spam folder.
Hmm.
And I think there's something to be said there about, the onboarding process for how we get emails. I am coming up on a hard stop for me. I'm going to have to go.
John, the other, and the things that you sent, there were 5 options, Jeff, that you sent. And so just to be clear, we're not moving forward with the DMing yet. Is that right, John?
Yeah, right. That's part of LinkedIn, right?
That could be LinkedIn or any of the socials.
Okay.
Yeah. So then we would handle the Facebook DMing if anything happens, I guess.
So there won't be any Facebook DMs because with the ads, like that they're separate. So
yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, so that's great. The second thing, just before you go, John, was the email automation. Like Jeff signed up for something and then he didn't get an automated series of emails, so he was thinking he could.
I forgot with that. Yes.
Yeah.
So the idea is we're gonna do the Facebook ads and the email marketing. Now, what I will do in the onboarding is I will ask you a few questions to get a better idea of what I can do for the ads. I will ask you if you have any pictures, for example, company logo, those kinds of things. If there's anything more I'm gonna need from you, I'm gonna indicate that in the onboarding as well. So basically, I believe we can go ahead, right? I would obviously need to know, because we mentioned we would start in January, so I would need an indication of when you want to get started.
I'm ready January 1st.
Can we jump on? I mean, I guess, what do you need access to on our end?
So for Facebook ads, that would be access to the Facebook page, to the business manager specifically to run the ads. I will give you instructions on how to give me that access with the onboarding. And then with the email, I would need access to the email marketing automation software. So I can write up the emails, schedule them all myself, and get that part handled. And if we're going to do landing pages, it would be, I think, Ontraport. Let me see the messages.
Well, you know what I was thinking is the one that we have right now that you were able to see is on Wix.
Yeah.
Even if you could improve that, we're going to do this Ontraport thing separately and then test which one is better.
So the Ontraport is going to be for offering like the $20 product or something. What are you thinking?
Oh, we need a sales page for that. Yeah, we don't have that.
Mm.
That would be best to do in Ontraport.
I really have to go.
Okay, hon.
I'll follow up. Jeff, great to meet you.
Same deal, man.
Yeah, so maybe it should be an Ontraport for the smaller gift or whatever we're calling it.
I'll need to have a look at Ontraport because I need to see like what the pages look like and so on.
Yeah. What do you typically build your sales pages in?
So what I use is WordPress.
WordPress.
So I use like I'm not like a sophisticated web designer, so I just use a landing page builder and I build it that way.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have WordPress, we just have Wix and Ontraport. Mm-hmm. So if you did it in WordPress.
Okay, so I will have a look and all these minor details, like I will communicate with you during the onboarding. Are there any more questions you want to ask me?
I would like to do the onboarding in December so that January 1st you can really start working your sequence, doing all your stuff. So all the pre-work you need from us, we would like to start that now. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense or work for you?
Yeah, so like you can enjoy Christmas and respond to the onboarding, at your own leisure. what I will need to do then is get everything set up. So that's going to be like the first thing. So get the landing pages in order, have all the material for the ads. So the first thing is going to be all about setup.
Yeah, so I'm just writing a list that we need to get you, but maybe this will be in the onboarding package of everything we need to get you. We want to get you all of that by the 1st. And then maybe we could talk on the 1st. Mm-hmm. Unless you're trying to take that day off. I just know that the week of the 4th, I am coaching every day, all day, that first week. So it would just be with John. I wouldn't be able to make it if you do start on the 4th.
Okay, so what we can do is we'll aim to start on the 1st. So we'll have the onboarding ready by then.
But be honest with me. Are you trying to take that day off?
I know I have like lunch, but I can work afterwards. I don't take many days off, so I do something on most days.
Okay. All right. As long as you're okay meeting on the 1st, we'd love to talk to you on the 1st.
Okay, and so what exactly do you want to discuss on the 1st? That's what I want to understand. Because we'll have the onboarding done, so...
Yeah, to have the onboarding done, and then just to see what else, if there's anything...
The onboarding is going to be like, I'm going to send you an email, so that's in the coming days, with questions, and like it's going to be a Google form. You can answer it anytime, like over this week or start of next week. So that's basically the onboarding. I'm going to have all the information I need so I can get going on the 1st.
Okay, and so you don't need to talk to us on the 1st. You can just start working.
I mean, if there are like any questions, or it could be even from my side, we can talk, of course.
Yeah, well, I guess you're right. We can just wait and see if we need it.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay, and now the contract. This is a month-to-month contract?
Yeah, exactly. So it's month-to-month. Like I said, there's really no contract. Like you pay month by month. Obviously, I send you an email now, like with all the things I'm gonna do for you, so we have it written out. And I can send you the invoice as well if you want, so we can get that out of the way.
Yes, because we want you to know about our commitment to you. Yes. Yes, Jeff. I mean, this is a big leap of faith.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so like if there aren't any more questions,
I'll let you go. Yes, Jeff. Thank you. Yeah. I know you probably have another appointment. Have a great day, and we're very excited about 2021 with you.
So am I. So what I'm gonna do is, I will send you the invoice and what we discussed today. It will be like a summary. And once we get the onboarding down, you will have the questions. I will guide you via email. We can get going strong in 2021.
Wonderful. Happy holidays to you, and we'll talk soon.
Take care. Have a nice Christmas.